In this video, we are going to write a script for our game UI. So let's go to our script. Here I'm going to create a new script and I will call it game UI. Then I'm going to attach it to our game manager. So now let's open it. So now I'm going to delete the start and update function because we don't need them now. Later we can add them when we need them. So here I will add two namespace using Unity engine.ui. And the second one is using TM Text Mesh Pro. Now I'm going to add some variable here. Public button and the name of the button and turn button. And the next one is with public Text Mesh Pro UV left player text. So after we add this variable for left, right, and waiting, unit info text and win text, we are going to make this script to a singleton. So public static game UI instance. Then I will make a awake function. Instance is equal to this. So now let's make a function for our enter button. Public void on and turn button. Player controller dot me dot end turn. Now let's go to write for the toggle and turn button. So public void toggle and turn button, and inside of the parentheses I want bool and toggle parameter. So end turn button dot interactable is equal to toggle. So waiting on unit text dot game object dot set active toggle. So now let's go to write the function for our waiting unit text. So here public void update waiting unit text. Inside we want int. So waiting units So waiting unit text dot text is equal to waiting units plus units waiting. So now let's go to make a next function. It's a public void set player text inside of the parenthesis player controller player. And text mesh polygon text is equal to player equal game manager dot instance dot left player question mark, and then here we will say left player text, otherwise is right player. So if our instance is the left player, then it's our left player, but if it's not, it's our right player text. So now we are going to set the player name. So here text dot text is equal to player dot photon player dot nickname. So now let's go and work on set unit info text. So here public void set unit info text. Inside of the parenthesis we want our unit and parameter unit. Then we want to activate our unit info text. Then we want the unit info text dot text is equal to quotation mark. Now under that, so unit info text dot text plus equal string dot format inside we will write the bold, we make the HP bold, and then from the index 1, which index 1 will be our current HP, and for the for index 0 is our current HP, and for index 1 we have the so unit dot max HP. So to add the new line, I'm going to, instead of the HP, I'm write damage, and then here the line here after line. So I wanted for index 0 is our unit minimum damage, and for 1 is our unit maximum damage. So now the only things we need to do is to bring this line to next line. So here we need to write backslash and n. That means start from the new line now. So now we also write the \n for the other ones, for move range and also attack range. So now let's go and make a new function. And this time I want public void set win text, and inside of the parentheses a string winner name. So now inside of the curly braces we will write win text dot game object dot set active true. We want to active the win text, so win text dot text is equal to winner name. Who is the winner? We will write the name plus quotation mark winner. So now let's go to our game manager. Now game manager, somewhere I'll write the toggle here. Under the toggle, the enter button, I'm going to write game UI dot instance dot toggle enter button. Current player is equal to player controller.me. So now let's go to our player controller. Inside of the player controller, in our try mover, we need to update our UI. So game UI dot instance dot update waiting unit text inside units dot find all x is equal and bigger than x dot can select. So then dot count. So now let's come down to our begin term. So game UI dot instance dot update waiting unit text. Inside of that, unit dot text, unit dot count. So now let's go to our deselect. Here, so we will write game UI dot instance dot unit info text dot game object dot set active, and we want to make it false. So now we need to set the unit info text in our select unit. Game UI dot instance dot set unit info text. Inside of the parentheses, selected unit. So I think we fill most of them. For try attack UI, to update the UI, we need just copy this line in our try move and also paste it here there. It's the same. So almost we did everything. So we need to also here update something. So set the UI player text. Game UI dot instance dot set player text. Insert the parentheses this. So now let's save all the script that we changed. Going back to the game. So here I'm going to open the canvas and turn button. I'm going to bring the end turn button there. Left player text, player 1 name, player 2 name, waiting unit text, unit info text, and win text. So now I'm going to disable the waiting unit text. We don't need them at the start. Unit info text as well, and win text. We just need, we want the player left name and right name. So now the last thing, we need to set our end turn button. Here we make an on-click event with our canvas. I think it's our game manager, yeah, there. And then I'm going to game UI on end turn button. So now that we set it, let's go to our unit to go to our attack function. I think we didn't fill that part. So unit to attack. Okay. Unit to attack dot photon view dot rpc. You want take damage, comma the player controller dot enemy dot photon player. Now here random dot range, and we want the damage range between the mean damage and max damage +1. And the reason that we add the +1 because when we have a minimum damage 1 and max damage is 5, so we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and for getting to 5 we need to add 1 to it. So now that we write it, let's go down to our die function. here if not photon view is mine, then we want to remove it, remove play controller dot enemy dot units this. So now when we kill the enemy, remove the units from the enemy units. Now if it's ours, so else player controller dot me instead of enemy dot units dot remove this. So now let's make a check the winner. So here photon network dot destroy game object. We will destroy all the object. So now let's go to our game manager, and so here we need to make a function, new function, public void. I thought we did it before. So check win condition but before we write it, let's go and make another function, this time the pan RPC, and we want void win game and inside int winner. Then here I will write if player controller dot me dot units dot count is equal to 0. So then we'll call that function that we make it right now. So photon view dot RPC the function was win game. So let's make it big G. And we want that all of the player get it. So RPC dot target all. RPC target dot all. Here player controller dot enemy is equal to left player. And if let's left player, it will be 0, and if it's not, it will be 1. Now we are going to win game. Here, player controller player is equal to winner if it's over 0, then question mark left player, otherwise it's our right player. So here winner is 0, then it's left player, otherwise is a white player. So as you see here, we make it is the enemy left player is number 0, if it's not, is number 1. So here we say 0 is left player, it's not, is white player. So now let's set the also our UI. Game UI instance dot set win text. Inside of the parenthesis, player dot photon player dot nickname. We set the nickname of our winner player. So now let's go to make a go back menu after we get that winner text. Here void go back to menu, and inside of the curly bracket leave room so next manager dot instance dot change scene, and we want to change to menu scene. Now here we make invoke inside of the parenthesis quotation mark. I'm going to copy this line, paste it here, go back to menu. In comma, the waiting time will be our post game time that we make it before. So now that we make this function, let's save it. Going back to the unit, we need to call that function. Here, game manager.instance check win condition and parentheses. So now we can save all the script, and in the next video we are going to create a new unit. See you in the next video.